I told you we'd be back at 1:30, and we are back at 1:30.
Give me those sweet, sweet kick times, baby. All those athletic stories that have magically appeared. I don't see any of them yet.
I'm seeing stuff just from various teams. Oh, I got an email.
SEC has released.
Oh, I'm getting emails. I'm getting emails from everywhere.
Big 12.
I'm getting emails.
Colorado State. Prime time on CBS.
All right, time for the fire hose. Okay, so I have the email from Nebraska now.
Okay,
so
yeah. Should probably do that one first.
This is the one we need.
Big kick overreaction here.
Here is what we know or almost know as officially released by the University of Nebraska.
So many scheduled tweets.
Opening week, August 31st against the University of Texas at El Paso. Nebraska will be, would you like the time or the network first? Which do you care about more?
I actually care about the network for some reason more, but give me the time first.
Nebraska will play at 2:30.
Okay.
That's a very hot time of day.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
That game will be broadcast on Big Fox.
Really? Okay. That's great. Very unexpected.
Yeah, I didn't even know that they had a 2:30 slot, to be honest with you.
They do when they want to, right?
I don't know the rules. I gotta have another conversation with that Mulvihill guy.
He has not responded to my request.
Sad. We have known that Nebraska on September 7th, when they host Colorado, will play at 6:30 on NBC. September 14th, Nebraska will take on FCS's Missouri Valley's Northern Iowa, former school run by Mr. Yogurt.
Oh, the Yogurt revenge game.
That's right. 6:30.
Hello.
BTN. 6:30 BTN. Week 4, Nebraska has their conference opener against.
Oh, because we knew what week 3 was. Okay.
Well, what? Okay, week 1 UTEP. Week 2 Colorado.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Week 3 Northern Iowa.
Okay. I follow.
Week 4 Illinois. Friday night football, 7:00. Friday night's a great night for football. Big Fox. Week 5 Nebraska conference road opener at Purdue. It will be at 11 a.m. The TV network has yet to be determined.
Like a two-week window sort of thing?
Yeah, probably BTN is probably what you're looking at there. Week 5 is Nebraska's homecoming game against Rutgers. That will it will not be a night game. That's what we know about it. It will not be a night game. It will be either 11, 2:30, or 3, depending on the network. Network TBD. Then does Nebraska have a bye after that? Josh, do you have Nebraska's schedule in front of you?
I do have Nebraska's schedule in front of me. They are off on October 12th.
Perfect.
And November 9th, if it matters.
So it does actually. So with that, we know something about every week of the season from what I'm getting here.
Okay.
We know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes. We know we have some information on every game. So the Purdue game is 11 o'clock in the morning. The Rutgers game is either morning or afternoon. Flex there. By week the 12th, 19th at Indiana. Well, okay. We don't really know much more about this game. We just know that Nebraska is going to play at Indiana. They're either going to play at 11, 2:30, 3, or 6:30.
Well,
I thought those were the only options, but yeah. So flex. Ohio State on the road. Kind of smells like if Nebraska's good, if they hold up their end of the bargain, like if they at least have 5 or 6 wins by this point, that smells like big noon to me.
Yeah.
But it's either going to be 11, 2:30, or 6:30. So it won't be CBS that day. I guess that's what we've learned. No, that's not true. Never mind. 11, 2:30, or 6:30. UCLA is the only one that's TBD.
Okay.
Don't know time. Don't know network. USC. There's another wrinkle in this. So network TBD. The game will not be in the morning. It will either be in the afternoon, the mid-afternoon window, the primetime window, or the after dark window.
Hello.
We don't know that for sure yet. Wisconsin's TBD, and Iowa confirmed official Black Friday, 6:30 p.m. on NBC. Right after Leicester time.
That's right. Leicester will not be working that day. It'll be that other Tom Yamas.
Yama.
Cyhawk Trophy game, Iowa State at Kinnick, 2:30 on CBS.
Okay.
I have CBS's announced slate in front of me.
Okay, Jay, just keep throwing stuff at people.
Saturday, August 31st, 7:30 Eastern, so 6:30. UCLA at Hawaii.
Okay, I think we knew about that one. That one was leaked this morning.
Notre Dame, Purdue, 2:30 CBS. We knew that. Colorado State at night, 9:14 on CBS. USC at Michigan, 2:30 Saturday CBS. Navy Air Force, October 5th. They got the Service Academy games.
So I actually think I'm trying to think up some takeaways here. I actually think the takeaway is for Nebraska's schedule, how they are like, even though, the majority of their schedule, TBD, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 of their games are still network to be determined. 5 of them, we know networks. They have guaranteed already 2 big Fox games and 2 big NBC games and 1 BTN game. I see no Peacock. Now, I don't know if Peacock's announced yet, or NBC has announced Peacock, I suppose. And I see only 1 BTN in the early going, and I see no FS1 yet. So there will inevitably be one of those on the schedule.
Sure.
But Nebraska is, because of the Big Ten's deal with Fox, NBC, and CBS, and their standing as a generally still pretty big brand in the conference, is probably going to play most of their games on network television.
Sure seems that way.
They're going to play most of their games on network TV this year.
Weeks 1 and 2.
They already have 4 out of the 12, so a third of their schedule is already scheduled for network TV.
I like
2 big Fox games and 2 NBC games.
And CBS is going to want some Nebraska in their life.
Yeah,
at some point.
Well, they're going to get some.
BTN quadruple headers week 1 and 2 with a 10 p.m. Central game hosted by Washington and USC respectively in week 1 and week 2.
Who do they play?
Good question.
Garbage Town and
I would assume
Garbage
so.
State. Garbage City and Garbage State.
Weber State.
Weber,
and that's Washington's opening game. USC,
Utah
Utah State.
Oh, Utah State. That's not bad.
Not a terrible game. I mean, can't be picky at 10 o'clock at night, right?
How about the little sneaky, maybe USC after dark situation?
It appears as though BTN is not created a 4th window, but adopted the late window, the Pac-12 after dark, quote unquote.
BTN
window.
is taking the after dark games.
That's what it seems like early on.
Interesting.
I'm sure
because
ESPN will have some Mountain West games at that time as well.
That's USC's homecoming, and usually they allow the schools to get they can kind of call their shots a little bit that week. There's going to be some collaboration, obviously, with the conference and the TV networks always, but they usually give some deference to the schools on their homecoming weekends because, I don't know, we talked about homecoming and how stupid it is earlier. It's a little special, I guess. So I wonder if USC will want to play a 7 o'clock game that night. Right? Because if they want to play a night game, We're talking about 9 or 10 o'clock. We're talking about 10 o'clock here. If they want to play at 4:30, then they could do that too. That's just 6:30 here. All right. There's your big schedule overreaction. There's plenty more coming out from this, and I'm sure we'll talk about it in the crossover.
Hell yeah.
Back next with the polls. Stay with Watch on 1620 The Zone.
Now live on Twitch, YouTube, and 1620thezone.com.